Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome to another episode. You know what? Second episode by popular demand. Already 123 people joined in within a second. Big up to everybody who's tuned in right now and whatnot. You guys wanted another Manc talk. We're going to give you one right now. Um, we were thinking of what should we call this, man? And I think that's probably the most easiest kind of title you could probably write, mate. Enjoyment of football is dead, mate. You know what I mean? That's how it is. That's how it feels like. I feel like for me, it's crazy because Man United are absolutely selfish and they're so clueless, but they're still tweeting about the game against them. You know, on the weekend, they're talking about who scored.
See what City did? City just tweeted about Guardiola saying his first things about the Super League. What the fuck? The club's tweeted what Guardiola said. It's mad, man. It's just mad. I don't even know what's happening, man.
And also, have you seen the protest at Stamford Bridge? Big up to the Chelsea fans, man. I don't know if you've seen that one, but you know what? They're doing it right now, man. You know what it is, yeah? The more and more I think about this, man, the more I'm thinking we can do it, you know, if we really want to do it. If we really want to voice our opinion, I think we could do it, Steve. And that's what people need to realize, and we need to put to the message. Obviously, we're people that we've got a platform, we've got a voice, you know what I mean? And we're going to try and do it and whatnot, but we need to put it down to people that it is possible, that the protest, you know what I mean, is happening and it will happen. But you guys need to turn up. That's all it is. As long as you turn up, we've done half our job. That's all it is, mate.
You got to turn up in numbers. I mean, Chelsea, fair play to them. They sat outside on the floor. I think Peter Cech has just come out and spoke to him and tried to tell him that they're going to sort something out. But I think Peter Cech said something, man. So
wow, I think that's a legend there as well. You know what I mean?
Road. but
apparently, go on.
No, we just need to. We said it last night on the Big Six. It's mad because no disrespect to the United owners. You guys have been in conflict with them for a while now.
There is, people is right.
You've had all your stuff, and that with United owners, right? We get that. So I expect them United owners to just do what they want, because they're not scared of upsetting you guys. But the City owners, they up to now what they've done has been brilliant. But this is a major disaster, this. And it goes against everything Sheikh Mansour said when he took the club over, that he will always listen to the fans. And like I said last night on the Big Six, it's all right asking me what pies and what fucking drinks you want in the stadium. And then all of a sudden don't mention that you're all just going to leave for the Super League. Listen, Manchester's a footballing city, steeped in footballing history, right? The rivalry in Manchester, unless you live here, I know people from outside see it and they get it. But unless you live here, I'm telling you now, man, it's a cauldron. But the one thing the people of Manchester and the people of Liverpool and the people of London will not have is people tinkering with their football clubs, which has been passed down from generation to generation. So when you see all these protests and stuff on the TV about shit, this isn't shit. This is serious now. These guys have poked the dog for too long. So now it's time for the dog to bite. So now we all need to pull together. And I'm not being funny. You're going to get dickheads who are going to try and cause trouble, and you're going to get dickheads.
Absolutely.
It's not about that. It's about the real football people. If you've got football in your heart, and you've got football in your soul, and you've got young kids coming through, and you've ever dreamt about taking them to Champions League games, watching them lift the cup, and all that.
That's what it's about, though, Steve. This is future generations, kids. You know what I mean? That one day want to meet the idols. You know what I mean? You're basically saying to the working class kids, you know what? We're going to play the fringe team, the ones that are not in around the first team, and you're not going to see your De Bruyne's anymore on a Saturday. You're not. That's what basically saying. We're not going to give you De Bruyne. Some of them, and you know what? For what Man City have done, I've seen it. They put tickets at £3. Man United giving Europa League tickets to little kids in the community. They've done it. But this is almost everything against what they've done. Was it all for show? Was it all for just pretending? That's my problem. When we sold a dream, obviously you guys have sold a dream because obviously you got the Arab owners and whatnot, revolutionised the city of Manchester in terms of...
This is why I can't understand what's going on, because every time City's done something big, especially when we had UEFA against us and all the cast, City kept us in the loop, and they Khaldoon came out and spoke, and he spoke unbelievable. So at the minute, I was calling yesterday, Khaldoon Al Mubarak has to come out and address the fans. We've always said we are a club of the people. We are a team for the city. So if that's the case, don't disrespect the fans. Yeah, don't sit in your ivory tower and signing contracts. Come out and talk to the fans. Saturday, 3 o'clock outside the Etihad and Old Trafford, there's protest. I guarantee that they're real football fans. Anyone from Manchester United or anyone from Manchester City, get on the steps outside the club on Saturday and address the supporters. Address them. No one's going to attack you and all that shit. It's not that kind of protest. They just want answers. So somebody come out.
And you know what, mate? You know what? Yeah. You know what? I think, the stewards and the security and all them lot, they'll be on our side, I think they'll be like, you know what? Do it. Because this is their livelihoods, mate. Some of them are Man United fans. Some of these stewards, like it or not, people say, oh, these stewards have no affiliation. Some of them are actually like born and bred United or City fans. But it happens to be that they get to watch a game and earn money from it. You know what I mean? Let's be real. We got super chat here from Mr. Dan United. Big up Mr. Dan United. He goes, big up Steve and Said. Out of all the clubs in the top 6, I don't understand City joining. They don't need the money and they built a great community.
Exactly. If Bayern Munich, can say they're not being a part of it, they're one of the biggest teams in the world, and they're the European champions. So, and they're not being a part of it. But someone like Tottenham, no disrespect, last night on that fucking Big Six show, Toby should hang his head in shame. I watched that back, and that guy is all for it because he thinks his team has won the lottery, man, and it's bad. But at the end of the day, that's his opinion, and he's entitled to it. Yeah. What I'm saying is, our opinions, Manchester opinions. I've seen all the Manchester press are behind us. The Manchester MPs have written to the clubs. There's been public Manchester big figures speaking out against it. And this is the time. City and United, 3 o'clock, do your own protest. Let's get that under the belt. And then we come together and we do a joint one. That's what we need to do.
Absolutely, man. Mr. Saturday, he says here, thanks for the super chat, Ray. He goes, nothing but respect to you, gentlemen. This is what people must do when snakes are literally trying to take away people's happiness and history. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like, for me, man, it's crazy because my family is City and United, mate. You know what I mean? And obviously, the rivalry is there, but we're all one family. You know what I mean? Manchester, you know what I mean? Any day, right, behind the closed scenes and whatnot, we are still pals. We are still friends. When it comes to football, we are probably our worst enemies. But at the end of the day, it's football, man. And to take it away from us all for what we do on a Saturday. Everyone knows what everyone's routine is. I don't know what your routine is on a Saturday match day. But you know what you do when you get up, you do this, you go to the cafe. Do you know what I mean? You go watch a game. You probably have a beer afterwards, you know what I mean? And you do whatever. And then it's like you go home and then you tell people what game you've seen. And all that, mate, is just gone out the window. And I'm like, for what, man? For money?
I told you, I stick it to my principles. I had a ticket for the final. My ticket is not... the amount of hypocrites that have messaged me and said, can I buy your ticket, Steve? No. When I said I was giving it away, I didn't mean I'm giving it away. I'm keeping it, and I'm going to fucking rip it up. On Sunday, I'm on Don Robbie channel. I'm watching the match with Toby and Expressions, and I'm going to watch my team in a cup final. And I should be there. I've got a ticket. I should be there. But I'm not willing to do it. It don't sit right with me at the minute, so I'm not doing it. But I know there's a lot of City fans give the tickets back this week.
Apparently struggling to sell 2,000.
What happened is you had to travel on their coach as part of the ticket. You can't just buy a ticket. You have to travel on their coach, right? The coach is an alcohol-free coach. You've got to wear a mask for 4.5 hours on the journey, mate. No one wants that. You've got to take a COVID test on Saturday after 1:30 at a pharmacy. You've got to take a COVID test after the game. You've got to take a COVID test 5 days before.
You've left the stadium.
I know, but to make sure you're not spreading it, you know what I mean? It's a load of shit, mate. Honestly, the rules they sent over with a ticket, mate. We were going to do it, but listen, it shows you something. If they're offering tickets to 36,000 season ticket holders, nobody wants to go, mate. Because it's shit. You see the Leicester game of the night, it was crap.
Mate, in there. Yeah, exactly. It was crap, mate. All spreading around and that. You know, man, what they did was they put him on some of them. They put him on Club Wembley. I'm thinking, bloody hell, man. You know what I mean?
It's like a waste of time.
He goes. Chelsea technical director Peter Cech came out of Stamford Bridge to talk to the fans who are protesting. Peter Cech, let me sort this out. Let the bus go in. Give people time. You know what, though, man? Is Peter Cech coming out the right way, or is he coming out selfishly saying, you know what, you're a legend, you go out there? Is the club saying to Peter Cech, you're a legend?
Go
They're
out,
saying it to him, man.
get the fans off the road, let the bus come in when you've got a game to play. That's what they're saying. It's like Eric Cantona walking out of Old Trafford, yeah, and saying to you guys, do us a favour, lads, can you move out the way, let the bus in and we'll talk about it. Probably everyone's going to do it for him, you know what I mean? That's what's happened there.
It's crazy,
you know
man.
I mean?
They've actually stopped. Maybe that's what fans should do then. Stop the buses. You know what I mean? And what? But then again, it's not the players, though, is it? It's not the players.
If you stop the buses, then the police have got an excuse to start whacking. That's what
I know, and that's a problem.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Luke Shaw's come out. Has any City fans, players come out apart from Cancelo?
No. This is what I'm saying with City. It's a closed shop. I think a lot of the Instagram and stuff accounts are run by firms that are employed by City. So when you see a tweet come out from a City player, it tends to be a generic one right across. So we need some. I mean, Micah Richards, he's on TV now. He's one of the biggest commentators at the minute. Everyone loves him. Micah Richards, you've got a profile. Micah Richards, you say what you need to say. I don't like these commentators who are scared because they're going to lose the job, man. Believe what you believe in. If you believe in it, say it, man. Say it, innit?
But the problem is, though, he's on a platform. Obviously, Sky is a bit one of them. You can say something, but he's on that CBS. How do you know that CBS is not in with the Super League? They're an American organization, aren't they? A CBS not from America.
Yeah, there's a lot of them are going to be in with it. There'd be people shocked. There'd be. This is not just turned up overnight and they've signed it. This has been going on for months.
Luke Shaw's come out, you know. He goes, not a minute has passed where I haven't thought about the current situation. He goes, I wonder how I could express my opinion without causing any issues for my club, which everyone knows I care deeply about. I grew up watching the Premier League and the Champions League, and I fell in love with the sport watching it. What opinion are the two biggest clubs in the world? My ambition was to one day play in these competitions. Part of the determination was to show my hard work. Anyone can achieve dreams and play on the highest stages. There's so much passion around the world for football, and I'm privileged to experience firsthand. However, I worry for these changes could impact the sport I had and millions love. We've been without supporters to stadium for a year now, and I know much myself and the team. I miss them each and every way. Fans and players should always have a voice, and their opinion should always be counted. This is what I'm saying, man. The players don't want it, so why on earth have the club basically stabbed them in the back? That's what they've done.
What about the two best players in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi? They have got to say something. They've got to say something. If they say
something, then I'm sure the Super League will surely say, you know what? These are the biggest two assets we've got. If the biggest two icons in world football condemn this and say, you know what? You know what I mean? And sorry, do not condemn this, sorry. And they say, you know what? We're not with this. Then maybe we can get somewhere. But if they don't do that, I'm sorry, man. We're falling on deaf ears. And that's the problem.
It's just like, fucking hell, man. It's like, okay, we go in this European Super League, so it'll be a new trophy and all that. There's no competition because if you're playing in this league and you're not in the top 2 or 3, I've got a chance to win it. What the hell's the rest of them? Why are you going to travel, to Spain on a Wednesday night when you're 9th in the Super League and it's a dead rubber match? Are you going to be asked? You're going to end up playing your kids because you've got a league game on the Saturday. The competition then becomes flawed. They're not going to play the game. That Perez come out with some bullshit today and said, people all over the world want to watch Real Madrid and Barcelona. They don't want to watch Manchester City, Manchester United. Are they mad? I can't remember last time I watched a Barcelona Real Madrid game. That doesn't interest me. That.
Are you kidding me, mate? That's been hanging for the last 4 or 5 years since Ronaldo left. You know what I mean? Let's be honest with you, mate. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. What's this one said? Breaking out, understand Chelsea are preparing documentation to request withdrawing from the ECL. That would be big for me. That would be a big one. That's from Dan Rohn as well, by the way.
Dan Rohn said that last night, didn't we, though, about that. But listen, if one team does it, the rest will follow. But according to Perez, they're all signed legally binding contracts where they can't get out of it. Now, I mean, City with a history against CAS and the solicitors we had on board that defeated UEFA, surely to God, they will not. Our solicitors are not going to let Man City sign something they can't get out of. Let me tell you that.
That's what I mean.
That's hard to believe, man.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to put pen on paper or something. I just think it's a lot of scaremongering from Perez. It's a lot of scaremongering. He's trying to get these guys ruffled up. You know what I mean? But the problem is,
lunatics are running the asylum, man. The lunatics are running the asylum. You look at that list of directors, vice chairman. It's like Crime Watch, mate. Every one of them is what people hate them, and they're running the shit. It's like Crime Watch. It's Rav.
No one
decent.
Rav. Remember that Rav when he used to name all the people on the side and that? That's basically it, mate. You know what I mean?
I was like this. Wow, this is a charge sheet they're reading out there. Yeah,
Chelsea
BBC Sport.
So Chelsea are leaving the Super League, apparently.
We'll see. Listen, there's a lot of rumours, man.
Wow.
We've heard all about. We've had a little whisper from one of our friends that Liverpool are not happy with it. I'm not seeing anything. Man City have been very, very quiet about this. I don't know what's going on. Whether I don't know. I just don't know, man. I hope to God that.
Do you know what, man? This is it, man. You know what I mean? This is what we need. We've committed over 20 years too. It's a madness, man. 150 years of football, mate. But the problem is, mate, I have some hope for you as a City fan in terms of the Arab owners, maybe somehow, because of Guardiola, what he said today, Guardiola, about basically saying football without competition is nothing. But I'm thinking the American side of it, the Liverpool, the Man United, and what's it called, Tottenham. They're in it, and Arsenal, they're solely in it, man.
They're deep in it, mate. Listen, you know yourself, Manchester United makes money, yeah? Man United makes money, yeah? And it makes good money. Manchester City, yeah, they don't need it. Chelsea don't need it. Liverpool at the minute, they know they're in a hole. They just took investment, 500 million from them, from another consortium. Was it another American consortium or something that they bought into them? You've got Tottenham, who we know are on their ass because of the stadium, yeah? They're really in it. They've had no COVID. They've had no fans in for COVID, so they're in deep shit. And we know that Kroenke, we know that all he wants is the dough. So I bet they're pushing for it. So Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans, and that you can understand it. But look, nobody wants it, man. Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it, man. We haven't been
consulted by it. If we'd been consulted by it, the biggest football fan survey in the world, which they could have easily done, it would have been a unanimous fuck off. That's why they didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. And they send out surveys about, where would you travel to the game to? By tram or by bus?
Yeah. Fucking hell, man.
Are you gonna catch a 250 on the 192 or the 206 to Manchester, to Manchester City? But no, they said, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna leave. And that's for me, yeah. I just for me, man, I'm done with this, man. I'm really, I feel like we've been stabbed in the back.
Everyone's saying Chelsea. Everyone's saying Chelsea's leaving. Chelsea's leaving.
Yeah, Chelsea's leaving, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
If that's true, that's massive, man. Massive.
But that's what you said, though. This is what goes. Proof it works. The protest
I said that last night, didn't I? One person leave. Chelsea are preparing documentation to withdraw. City need to City. I'm telling you now, you'll never ever. And tell you what, the Glazers as well. You'll never ever have a better PR time stunt than to do a U-turn, put a statement out there, and say we got it wrong. Yeah, we've got it wrong. And fuck Real Madrid, and fuck that Perez guy, and all them pricks over there. Fuck them off, man. We don't need them. English football has been strong for hundreds of years. We don't need the shit. We don't need the dough. They're in turmoil. Barcelona a billion in debt. Yeah, Real Madrid been found out they've been getting funded by the state again. Yeah, they need it. They need it, and it's all run for them. We don't need it. The Premier League is the best in the world. It's the most watched in the world.
Man.
We don't need it.
I told Griezmann.
Yeah,
I told Griezmann. You know, apparently, Liv Fulagri says that the women have an ESL too. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure that will really happen. To be honest with you, it depends because where the money is. I know the women's league are getting better in terms of the money, but the money right now is where all these superstars are at. You know what I mean? So what they'll do is they'll trial it out on the men's team, and then they'll go on to the women's team. So what they'll do now is they'll trial it out on this one right now on the men's football, and then they'll just do it on the women's thing. Simple, and that's how they get the biggest money. But I just think for me, man, it goes there. The reduction now we are seeing from fans have been a reaction after FFP rules were announced. We told you what they were up to. But then again, when you look at it, though, apparently UEFA now are thinking of drafting up their own league. Apparently it's breaking now, Sky. You reckon that's actually true, though?
I don't know. I'm going to see if Sky not going to fry it on there, are they? Unless they're doing it for fucking hits. It's just, I told you last night, one team needs to show the bollocks, man. And if Chelsea's done it, then fair play to Roman and that.
Yeah. Can't believe it, man. Man City, the boss speaks out with a love heart. Is that the admin side saying, you know what, they wanted to stop it, or is it just the fact that the club and do you reckon the owners will know what they're tweeting out or whatnot, or is it just the fact that they have no kind of connection?
Sheikh Mansour, he's too busy doing what he does day to day to even look at that shit. But Khaldoon Al Mubarak is the chairman, and he's got the finger on the pulse. And when you listen to him in interviews and when he's been put under pressure, the guy knows his shit, man. He's deep in Manchester City, man. He loves it. So at the end of the day, he knows, and he knows what the fans want. So I'm so shocked.
Look at this.
I'm so shocked.
But I think with Chelsea and Man United, we're not the same, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I still think it's possible. I think Chelsea still, there's something. They still have a structure in terms of you've got Peter Cech there, you've got people that know within. Abramovich, for me, Abramovich has created a culture at that stadium where the fans love him. The fans don't hate Abramovich, Chelsea, but that just shows you right there. They stop the bus from coming. Then they see, you know what? Is it well worth it? And then Cech has come out and said, you know what? We're working on something right now, and all of a sudden it's breaking news. Look at that in the space of an hour, 2 hours. They're out of it. This gives you hope, man. And big up Chelsea, man. Big up Chelsea.
If it's true, man,
Chelsea.
If it's true, Chris, that's big news, man. I said it last night. We just need one to come out and say, look, people make mistakes all the time in football, yeah? The Liverpool owners tried to charge him 77 quid, wanted a ticket. They all walked out in the 77th minute. They apologised. They've also, them Liverpool owners, have tried to do another couple of shit things, and the Liverpool fans have put a stop to it. So, you know, but this is the straw that breaks the camel's back for me. And this is what's going to cause the revolution, man.
And this is for me, what people don't realize is that it can be possible, people, but you've got to believe. We cannot let this happen, Steve, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm on the verge of, if they do this for me, that's my season ticket gone. I'm not gonna go to the game. What's the point of me paying 700 quid, yeah, and you don't know what's going on? You play the Super League, and you're gonna be playing what? Your French team for next season. Are you mad?
I will say, for example, City's 5th in the Super League, no chance of winning it, yeah. And we've got a Wednesday night game against Milan at home, and it's 65 quid a ticket. Who the fuck is going to that?
Nobody.
No one.
Absolutely nobody.
No one's going to it, man. Do you know what I mean? It's the same. People haven't got the money. They think we have. We've all been in a global pandemic. It's all right, these big football clubs crying, saying, oh, we've been hit in the pocket. What about the average working man? What about the average family guy? People who's lost loved ones and lost jobs and been furloughed. They haven't got the money for this shit. They haven't got it. You know what I mean?
No. Turkish Delight says here, Abramovich cried when we won the Champions League. He cares, man. I think for me, I think Abramovich has done a lot for Chelsea, man. From where they were, man. I know we give banter to Chelsea saying they've been founded in 2004 and all that, and they weren't no proper club and that. But Abramovich has put in money in that football club, and it's sustained the model that has been.
Saeed, for me, he's not even allowed. He's not even allowed in the country. Abramovich, he's not allowed in. He's been banned.
Not even allowed in, people.
The money and everything he's put in that club and what he's done in London there, the guy's not allowed in the country. Not allowed in.
We got nearly 800 people, by the way, in this chat. Get the likes up, people. Apparently, we're only on 287 likes, man. Come on, people, man.
Come on, get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
You know what I mean?
Listen, you've got a Manchester City fan and a Manchester United fan who are top 2 in the Premier League who should be arguing like fuck, who are sat here tonight at 6:30 after being in work all day, giving you guys a show, telling you how we feel. We're not plastic. We ain't doing this for likes. We don't give a shit. We're doing this because we care about our teams, man. And there's a time in life where you put your rivalry aside and you have to stand together. Manchester, as a city, has been through shit, from the Munich air disaster to bombings of stadiums, and they've always joined together and helped each other out.
Man.
Football, yeah. But Manchester, as a city, man, working beat, the emblem you see in Manchester is for a reason, because we stick together, man, and we're not having this shit. Even when not coming over here doing this to us.
Even when the Manchester bombing happened, man, we stuck together. You know, this city's unique, man. Always. When there's times of hardship, man, we stick together, people. I know we have the banner, and I will always say, you know what I mean, City this and that, but that's when it comes to football. When it comes to things that are beyond football, and it's livelihoods, and it's the way of living, then come on, people, man. We have to stick together. Original base Ali, he goes, want to come to Mali, but tickets expensive. Yo, man, get the coach, man. You don't have to get the train, you know. Get the coach down. I know it's going to be a 4 or 5 hour journey, but if you care, you'll make it there, man. If you care, you'll make it there, man. Big up Ethan with a super chat. We've got no super chat here from Prem Prodigy. Big up Prem Prodigy. Not seen in a while. He goes, United are going to be the last team to pull out. If this, to be honest, these Glazers are in charge. That's my feeling. I think the Americans, yeah, are going to be the last ones to get out, man. And that's my absolute worst feeling, man. They're going to be the last ones because for me, yeah, they come out with a statement. Joe Glazer's come out with a statement, people, saying that this is going to help revolutionize the game and all that. And that's for me what's scary, man. And I realize for me, we've got to do something about it, man. And for me, City, I've got to do it. I don't know how many of you that are coming down, MC, but my one's reaching further and further, man. I couldn't believe it, man. The amount of people that say that they're gonna come.
Yeah, well, the guys, these guys, the guy sent me that, and I shared it, and I don't know who's organised it, but at the end of the day, we know that Saturday, 3 o'clock at the Etihad, there's going to be a protest, a peaceful protest, and I think same at Old Trafford, peaceful protest. And like you say, get down there if you care about Man City, Man United. Get down there, man. It's an hour. You've been sat in the house for a year. You've been in the house, not going in the booze, doing nothing, man. Get to the ground, yeah. See all the boys and all the people you haven't seen. Have a chat about the football. Get your voices heard. Tell the press what you think, and let's put a stop to all this.
Can you believe it, man? You know what I mean? Athletic now reporting it. Chelsea withdrawn. You know, on big news. Absolutely, man. This is massive, man. This is a big turning point, man. The fans are doing it, man. We are doing it. They would not have done this if the fans didn't care. If the club looked at it and thought, nah, man, the fans don't want it, man. The fans don't want it. That's ultimately, if the fans said, you know what, we're happy with it, then they would have been happy with it. And they would have went along with it.
Do you know what, yeah? Do you know what, yeah? There's a lot of these big six clubs get shit, yeah, and say, oh, you're this, you're nothing without money and all that. Look at the reaction from the fans. The fans don't want the money. We don't want it. If we was that arrogant, we'd be saying, yeah, bring the Super League. We're up here and use it down here. We don't want that. We want the competition. We want Leicester City's, West Ham's getting in the Champions League. That's what football's about. Wigan fucking won the FA Cup the other year, man. I came out the ground there. I was shaking all the Wigan fans' hands. I said, well done, man. Best day of your life. And it gave me more joy to see them because I thought that's made their fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are privileged, but listen, football's football. It's about the unexpected. It's about the underdog, and it's about the best team on that pitch, not about the team that's fucking getting $3 billion a year and buying all the best players and saying, well, should be grateful we're giving you all the fucking money. Nah, man, that's not football to me. That's bullshit. Bullshit. American advertising, fucking fireworks going off, fucking man of the match sponsored. You'll be able to watch the game and send in super chats and all that. You'll be all that shit. You'll be picking substitutes next for the manager.
Yeah, we've got a couple of super chats here. Pierce, he goes, United are going to go down with ESL and the Glazers. We need to brace for a true rebuild of Man United, but anything for the sake of a proper football club. Like I said to people, I'm willing to be relegated. I'm willing to go back to the fifth tier of football and start it all over again without the Glazers. I'm willing to do that because at the end of the day, at least you've got your soul back. At least you're not selling your soul. You know what I mean? Prem Prodigy here. By the way, we've got 800 people, man. Get the likes up, people. Let's get to 400 likes. Goes, if the process at OT doesn't work this Saturday, there's always going to be another one with Liverpool fans next weekend for United versus Liverpool in Money, guys. Listen, we can do one every week if we want to, man. Innit, Steve? If this, you could do once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week, big protest every Saturday. Turn up to the end of the season or till the end when this is resolved. Every game, turn up, and it's once a week on your weekend. You're not going to the game, so pretend you're going to the game. Pretend that you're going to the 3 o'clock kickoff.
What they've done is they've took advantage of a global pandemic. This is how snidey it is. They've took advantage of a global pandemic. There's nobody in the ground. They're thinking, we'll just do this now while no one's got a say. Can you imagine them announcing this? And it was 50,000 fans in that stadium tonight at Chelsea. Can you imagine the uproar? The seats going on the pitch, the pitch invaders. They'd be fucking carnage. So they're taking the piss, man. Taking the piss.
And yeah, exactly, man. You know what I mean? Again, here, Majesco, see you there. Stand at the ground. It's our game, not theirs. Absolutely, man. And that's the worst thing about it for me, man. These guys don't understand the history. I think Liverpool today, Bill Shankly's grandson said he's going to take down the statue. Fair play on the lad.
Yeah,
man. At the end of the day, mate, that's their history. Bill Shankly built that football club, and FSG and them American guys for like, you know what, man? And then this Perez guy is saying that we're in a crisis, but any day, mate, you're in debt. That's the problem. People don't realize all comes down back to the ownership. Man United are in debt. Barcelona are in debt. Real Madrid, I've got a new stadium. How can I afford that? The only way they can afford it is because it's not a new stadium, but they're revamping a new stadium. The only way they can afford it is by getting this money. It all makes sense, people.
Yeah,
it all makes sense, and that's for me the biggest. And then obviously Kroenke, he's not bothered about them. He thought, you know what, we're 10th in the league. Yeah, how can we have a jump start for the rest of them? How can we have a jump start? And do you know what, man? This is the biggest one of all. Get all the banners out of Man United. I don't know what City are doing, but get them all off.
Yeah, the City, the 1894 group who put them banners there, taking them back, and the Liverpool fans, the Pride of the Cop or whatever it's called, they're taking all their banners off as well.
Imagine that players, man, playing without the normal going fans, yeah, and B, with a fan base that is thinking, we hate this club, man. Deep down, we hate them. So we don't really, we're not going to support you guys. We'll be there for you. We'll do this and that, yeah, but we're not supporting you. And that's what gives me hope, Steve, that this will get overridden. I'm telling you now, man. It will.
We just need one team to make a stand. It puts the pressure on the rest then, and then they think, you know what, we've made a mistake. They put a statement out there, we've made a mistake. All the fans then would fucking turn into, they'll be heroes, and that's it. This look at the out. It just can't happen, man. It's not going to happen.
Look at this one here. This one here goes, a club panicking and leaving the Super League. No, they can't. They signed a contract. Bullshit, mate. They can leave.
Listen,
all
if Manchester City take UEFA to court and beat them, someone will take that Perez to the fucking cleaners, mate.
Yeah. Are you kidding me, man? About Super League, they signed a contract, and then he's talking about the worst thing about is that. Oh, don't worry. We'll be in the FIFA World Cup. We'll be there. Think Qatar. Imagine Qatar. Yeah. Listen, the amount of corruption that's gone on for so many years. Yeah. The amount of stuff that's happened. Imagine Qatar not having their best players, not playing in the World Cup after they built all 500, that shit.
500 workers died in building them stadiums in that World Cup.
Exactly. And then you're gonna have what? You know what I mean? Fringe players playing at the World Cup. Because all these players are not playing in there. Come on, man. This don't make sense, man. And it's got to the point where Boris Johnson, of all people, is getting involved. But one thing I've got heard, apparently, something about work permits. I didn't know that, that the UK government sanctioned the work permits so that you can play in this country. That's for me a big bonus, man. Big bonus, mate. If they can do that, I'm just looking about how on earth have these guys, American owners, dictated basically what is really happening in this country. That's what you got to realize. How is that possible?
This isn't like America. This is not like the NFL, the NBA. People are not gonna. You can't go to a town, like didn't the Glazers do it with the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers or something? Did they change the name or change the stadium?
I got Webby here now. I got Webby here now. Webby's messaged me. You know Webby in it as well.
Yeah.
He goes, big march on Saturday. This is Webby, man. This is a guy who's been Old Trafford, mate, before I was born, mate. Decades before I was born. And he's just messaging me now saying, big march on Saturday.
Yeah, man.
This is happening, people, man.
His old school City guys, Mickey Francis, all the boys, I've seen it in the chat. They're all going to City. So Webby, Big Man United, O'Neill, all them. If them boys are coming out, it's serious, man. Get yourself down there because it's going to be proper. Get
yourself down there, man. Big up Webby, man. You know what I'm saying to you? We've always had a chat, man. We've always had a chat and that, you know what I mean? Funny guy, man. Outside the canal, hotel football, man. You know what I mean? Oh, what's going on here? Breaking news. Manchester City pulling out Super League. Martin Lipton. Whoa.
Fucking hope so. I hope so.
Wow. City are leaving. City, this is an opportunity to get the Glazers out. Saeed, the Premier League and the other 14 owners need to force out the Glazed ASAP. The ASL is crumbling. Wow, Man City are going out, man. That's breaking news, people.
Come on, City, man. Fucking do it, man. Do it proud, man. Yeah, ITV News. Chelsea set to withdraw from Super League. That's on ITV News. Yes, few people saying about City, but madness, man. Madness. Listen, it just shows you, man. It didn't last one fucking day, and then there's people talking about leaving. So this is the power of football. This is the power of football. When you put all the nonsense to one side, you put all the tit for tat arguments and all the crap, when they start messing with clubs and history and people's legacies and families' things, man, can't do that, man.
Man.
Not in this country, can't do it.
Yeah, this is from Madrid zone, man. Wow, man. I told you, man. And then apparently, you know what I mean, our mate that said about Liverpool dropping out. You know what I mean? They'll be jumping out. But that's what I said to you. I knew Man City and Chelsea would be the first two to leave. Because at the end of the day, one is an Arab owner. You know what I mean? And he kind of understands what the football club's about. Chelsea is a Russian owner. And he kind of understands what they're on about. These American owners, I think we're screwed. Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United are screwed, people. And Tottenham. They're just happy to be there.
I'm just trying to see what's going on, but it's crazy, man. At the minute,
man. Look at the stream here, man. We're doing a stream live for you people. We've got nearly 900 people watching live. Get the likes up, people. And City coming out in the space of one.
It's like this is like transfer deadline day, man. Get the messages in,
you, man.
People let us know what's going on, man. We're ready for it.
Man.
Yeah, I'm just getting messages now of people telling me Man City's pulling out. Man City's pulling out. I'm like, well, I don't know where it come from. Some of these can be rumours, they just snowball. But you know, listen, I'm waiting for my man, Khaldoon. Khaldoon's been very quiet. I don't know if he's playing golf. I don't know if he's sunbathing or chilling or what, but he needs to come out, man.
Wow.
Got the blue half of Manchester's waiting for something from you, man.
Burn to the ground, man. I'm telling you now. This is the beginning, man. I told you.
Only needed one team to go, and the rest will go, man. Put the idea in the fucking bin. Put it down to a bad day. Someone was on the piss somewhere, made a decision, and the rest of them got to get there and sign the contract. Put it in the bin. Give yourself a fucking wobble and realise that this isn't America. You can't start up franchises, mad leagues, and bullshit.
Nah,
we ain't taking it, man. We ain't taking it.
Absolutely. I told you, this for me was never about the ESL. What did I say to you on the Big Six when we were talking about it? What is our moaning that I said? It's not about the ESL, it's about the owners.
Yeah.
These guys are one that made a decision. And then they realize, oh my God, what have we done here? The fans are not going to be here. We're not going to get a season ticket. We're not going to get a true fan base. You know what I mean? Man. Wow.
My phone's going mad. People saying City's pulling out, but, you know, I need to see some sort of... I need to see some sort of thing.
Joan Laporte, president, goes, Barcelona will not join the Super League until our socios vote for it. It's their club. It's their decision. Fair play, man. Again, another club. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, it's a domino, man. Everyone make sure you tweet the domino. The domino effect, people. Save the national game.
Who's Martin Lipton? Who's he?
I'm telling you, man. James Redmond TV, big up James Redmond, goes, side is dangerous for us American-owned clubs. They won't pull out. I'm telling you, man. But listen, we can still do it, James, man. We can still do it. We can still do it. Because at the end of the day, it's possible. They've done it. But you know what, yeah? There's going to be a couple of stages to this, Steve, yeah? Shall I tell you the stages, right? The first one's a protest. Second one, we block their buses from coming in the stadium.
This Martin Lipton guy, he said Man City's pulling out the Super League. Manchester City are the first team to pull out the Super League. Chelsea are preparing documentation to follow suit. Full details coming up at Sun Sport. That was 6 minutes ago.
Sun Sport. I hope it's thingy goes. Yeah, that's what you just said right now there. Man City were the first team to leave the Super League. Chelsea are now preparing documentation. Look at this, man. Just preparing a bit of documentation. This is absolute madness.
News. Manchester Evening News. Manchester City to withdraw from European Super League. Manchester Evening News, man. They know shit at the club. Come on, the Blues. Shit, come on, fuck them off.
You know what, man? Come on, the Blues. I'm not going to lie to you, man. You know what I mean? The Blues. But this is what James Redmond team is, because they don't care how we feel. Man City and Chelsea owners care about their fans. That's the biggest reason. You know what I mean? James, if you're ready, mate, I'll send you the link right now. If you want to have a quick say or whatnot, I'll send you the link right now. If you're about, mate.
It's mad, mate. It's mad. It's all going off now, man. It's all going off.
Yeah, mate. Man, James, I've sent you the link, James. If you want to jump on quickly, voice your opinion, you know what I'm saying to you. I'm telling you, people, man, I can do this, man. I'm just a local lad, yeah, from Manchester. Steve, yeah, I'm not even going to lie to you. I think there was one person who organised it at 3 p.m. there, but I put the banner. You know, yesterday, that banner, I got my graphic designer made that, you know, last night, yeah? I told him to make it. I said, you know what, do it. And I want to put myself out there.
Yeah.
If people think I'm embarrassing, yeah, and they think, oh, this YouTuber don't know nothing about this football club, I said, so be it. But I'm going to do it, man. I said, I'm just from Manchester, yeah, South Manchester. I'm going to do it, mate. You know what I mean? And I'm going to do it because I love the football club.
No, that's what you're doing. I mean? That's what I'm saying, mate. Listen. Yeah, I spoke last night. It wasn't no script. It came straight from my fucking chest. And people were like, fair play, man. That's the passion that's in me, man. It's a big part of my life. For 30 years, I've followed this football club home, away, Europe. Like I said last night, we've been through scrapes, ups, downs, no money, relationships, a lot for this football club. For someone to come along without even consulting the main fans. And this football club of ours was on its arse and was going out of business. And for us, we kept it afloat. And they took that loyalty on board. And I believe Sheikh Mansour, and that's why they came, because of the loyalty of them fans. And to kick us in the bollocks, I told you, it doesn't ring right to me.
Yeah. Prem Prodigy here, thanks for the super chat again, mate. He goes, how we put it on the United, that United are the last to go. Ed Woodward and the Glazers are going to kill the great club. Protest Saturday, guys. The one thing is, though, did Man City and their UEFA owners leave UEFA?
Did they what, sorry?
So you know how Ed Woodward left the UEFA committee?
Yeah, Ed Woodward has. I don't think City have had there. I don't know how it worked.
That's the key message, people. And that's what I'm not worried, but I just think that's the key one right there. Ed Woodward left.
Tottenham guy did. Daniel Levy left, didn't he?
Daniel Levy left.
I'm sure he left.
That's the problem. Barcelona are out as well, apparently. Yeah, man. Big up. We got what's this guy saying here? He just sent a super chat saying the Guardian European fan protest. Oh, is that? Yeah, man. I'm gonna read that later on. We got Matisse in the building right now. He goes, Chelsea protests work. Man United fans, it's now your turn. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, my bro. Come on, man. We out here. Look how in one day they can sort it all out. But in one day, mate, Steve, you can pull it all down, mate.
Yeah.
You can pull it all down.
Powerful. There's nothing more powerful in football and fans, man. You look at these clubs, yeah? This is what I'm saying now. A lot of these clubs now that are big clubs, every time a small club in your community is on its ass, instead of being tribal and thinking, fuck them, look at Bury Football Club, yeah? Big part of what everything. I was ashamed to see that club go to the wall. With the big clubs are out and the fans, we can do it, man. We can do it. We can do anything we want if we put our mind to it, man. Powerful.
Let's go Madrid out. I'm not sure if that's reliable sources, people. Another super chat here, but apparently Chelsea and Man City owners found that the plan last week and was said to put up or shut up. It's definitely an American project. You know what, man? It pains me to say it, but it probably is. Atletico Madrid are out, apparently. Wow.
It's all going off. That Perez will be having a nightmare now at his house if this is true. Madness, man. And who was it? The Glazers that were calling the fans legacy fans?
Who? That's what they said.
Legacy fans. Fucking hell, that's a disrespect.
Simeone said no. Apparently Simeone said no. Can people get can you get the sources out, people? Get the sources where Simeone said. What did Simeone say? Let me know, people. We've got 900 people, by the way, watching, man. The biggest for this Manc talk. People, get the likes up, people. Let's get at least 500 likes, people, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up everybody who's tuning in right now, man. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, even Matty Law is saying now. Yeah, even Luca Dilia said it as well. Luca Dilia goes, football is nothing without the fans. Seriously, man. We have to do this, bro. We have to do this, people. We are watching football history. That's the problem. People, believe, man. I know it's not possible right now, but believe. You have to believe. Tell him, Steve, man.
Here's one.
Here's one.
Says here now, Mike Keegan from the Manchester Evening News has said Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson has called an emergency meeting of all the Premier League captains to discuss the ESL.
Yeah.
Daily Mail.
Yeah. Abba said, I ain't missed you, Twitter, so we're not allowed to talk about anything. Only football and Super League. No more talking about COVID or online abuse or racism. Nice, even sick. You know what I mean? 100%, absolutely, man. You know what I mean? But I think right now, man, the message is clearly, Saeed, this is amazing. You're live while it's all happening. Hope you guys stay on for a little bit. Need some sources, but hope this is true. Fan power. Yeah, man, we're going to be live for the next couple, you know what I mean? We're 15, 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we get more sources. Big up super chat here from Saeed. He goes, big up Saeed, I'm Brit living in Canada from 11 years old. US owners move these teams all over the country and don't give a shiz about fans. Absolutely, yeah, man. Absolutely. The Guardian, CBS Sport. The Guardian, CBS Sport, Athletic and Telegraph all reported publicly that Chelsea have broken away, still looking for City. So saying City are not confirmed just yet then. But if the Manchester even lose to City, that's the biggest one you could get. They're the ones that know. What's his name called? Stuart Brent. Is he called Stuart Brennan? What's his name called?
Brennan, yeah. Stuart Brennan,
yeah. Got super chat here
from fan, him, you know.
Don't lie, he's not, man. I hate him, me.
Listen, I swear down, listen, on my kid's life, Stuart Brennan is a United fan, mate. I've been away days with him. He's a United fan, but he's a City pundit, but he's a Red.
But the way he talks about United, though, bloody hell, man.
No, I just think he's you know, once City's got you, man, it's all loving it.
Yeah. Hey, guys, super chat here goes, this shows fans matter and they can change our beautiful game and racism nets out people. Absolutely, man. Inter Milan apparently have left as well. That's what we're hearing, people. Keep us updated, man. We want to hear it. Look at this here. Guy goes, Forza Inter Milano. You know what I mean? Look at this guy here. Look at this clown here. Yesterday he was saying clubs are panicking. They can't leave. They've signed a contract. Shove that contract up your ass, mate.
Yeah, man. Sideways, twat.
Twat, man. Absolute waste, man. Let me just see if I missed any super chats here. He's
only after saving his own club, man. His own club are 900 million in debt, and he's after saving his own club.
PA is a source. Barca out too. UEFA wants to, but the problem is though, now UEFA want to create something, and that's the problem. But the thing is though, which one would you rather? You know what I mean? It's a lesser of two evils. But which one would you rather have? Competition or no competition? What? Checking this out here.
Talk Sport.
KDV's apparently put a statement out now. Wow, it feels like Eddie just, you know how big this is gone boom.
It's gone boom time while we're live.
Wow, man.
I'm looking at the City guys to see what's going on.
Wow, man. KDB apparently, someone said I think it is. How's this happened though, mate? This is crazy.
So it's like a domino. Did I not say it last night on the Big Six? What would happen if one team went?
Saeed, I'm an Arsenal fan. United and Arsenal need to come together, get Kroenke Glazers out, joint protest, get this parasite out. But for me, yeah, I'm still getting these Glazers out.
I've got De Bruyne's statement. It says, this man comes out of a little town in Belgium dreaming of playing at the highest level. I've represented the Belgian, German and English league, and I also proudly represent my country. I've worked and competed against everybody trying to win the ultimate prize. But the most important word is this, is competing in capital letters. With all events that's been happening the last few days, maybe this is the good moment for everybody to come together and try to work for a solution. We know this is a big business and I'm a part of it, but I'm still a little boy who just loves to play football. It's not about a certain entity in this case. It's about the football all over the whole world. Let's keep inspiring the next generation of footballers and keep fans dreaming. Fair play, man.
Fair play, man. Oh, Stephen Meze goes, the Glazers. 1 second. Stephen Meza goes, if the Glazers pull out of the ESL, they won't change anything, and I hope people realizes it's time to get these parasites out of this football club. That's the biggest super chat I wanted to hear tonight. That's the biggest reason. No matter what, I said to Steve, yeah, there's no mercy from me. There's no mercy anymore. These guys have to go. These guys have to go, people. No matter what, man, they put us in this mess, and you're damn right we're gonna get them out of this mess, mate, because they're going, man. It's a letter of intent. Big up, man. As for the super chat goes, it's a letter of intent. Maybe not buying a contract. Come back off of shame from what they tried to do. Power wins, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Gareth with another super chat goes, Alex Wickham. They other clubs are cruising Liverpool and Man United. Wow, the two clubs that lead the bakery of lying to them and effing it up. Wow, what do you make of that one? Not surprised that, does it?
No.
Lead to lead, he goes there. Saeed, I believe that UEFA adding more money to the Champions League today is what's causing the ESL to end. The ESL clubs got what they wanted. Glazers out. What do you make to that one? What do you make to that one? In terms of 10:30 Perez interview. Wow. Wow, this is crazy.
I think that Perez is like a rabbit in the headlights now. He don't know what to say. And I think he'll just listen. If you give that Perez enough rope, he'll hang himself. Watch it. Let him keep doing these interviews. Watch what happens.
Wow. What goes tits up? Americans need to be kicked out. Absolutely, man. For me, yeah, Liverpool, Man United, no. I'm going to City anyway because at the end of the day, City have done a lot for the fans. Chelsea, Abramovich have done a lot for the fans. The problem is City, Liverpool, and Arsenal, and maybe even Tottenham. Get these owners out, people. You know what I mean? Yeah, Man City. Crazy, breaking news now. Yeah, breaking. Dan Rollins is breaking the news. Man City have withdrawn from the ESL too.
I hope so.
Manchester United will be leaving the European League with official combination set to be made before Friday. I couldn't give a shit, mate. We need to get the Glazers out, man. I couldn't give a shit. The Glazers the process is still happening, people. We need to get them out, man.
Somebody put, if everyone keeps dropping out of this Super League, Man United will win it.
I'm telling you, man. We got another super chat here from BBC Report, Man City and Chelsea out. Big up Joel and Leader. What's it called here? Yeah. Saturday, 3 p.m. people. It don't matter if they withdraw. The protest still happens. The cause still is there, people. You don't understand this, people. This is not just because Man United are dropping out. I don't give a shit, man. It's about the bigger picture. They've let you down. They've stabbed you in the back, yeah. And as soon as we made a voice, yeah, them man are coward and they went out, mate. That's what I'm saying right now, yeah. So at the end of the day, people, the Glazer protest still happens. Well, you're just gonna let them off because they said, "Oh, we know what? We're gonna leave the USL, the ESL." Are you crazy? Get these parasites out, man. The American owners, absolutely, man. You know what I mean? K Landstrom goes, big up. We got 1 second here. We've got another one here coming up here. Come on, Joe. Let's be having you. Gary Neville's a funny guy. Let's be having you, he said.
There's a lot of mad rumours going about, man. We just need to. I hope someone's got an official. It's got to just come from the club. The statement, bang, we're out of it, and then it's happy days.
Yeah. We have to get out of it. Now it's the time to put pressure on these Glazers. Absolutely, man. But it's just crazy, man. How this is for me, Steve, at the start of it, we're depressed. There's a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, it's a glimmer of hope, man. It's gone from like 0 to 100 in fucking real fast time. This
55 minutes, people. We were
was
live.
coming on to have a big rant, and then it's just like there's hope now. Everyone's, but whether
there's
it's
hope,
a wind up.
Still, but I think for me, yeah, there's hope, yeah, but it's realised that the fans now need to be vocal. Any decision now, it goes through the fans. What do the fans want? What do the fans want, people?
Trying to get a bit of Sky Sports news on while I'm in here. See if there's anything up.
Try and put it down, or we'll get copyrighted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Man City withdrawal of the Europa League has been confirmed both by Sky Sport News and BBC Sport. Getting all his bombs out. Yep. What has Boris Johnson? Yep. Again. Maybe the permits were the ones, man. Maybe the permits were the ones.
It just says on Sky, Chelsea to leave as soon as possible.
Let me see another tweet here. Man United will be withdrawing from the European official compilation before the sun, before Friday. Wow. Crazy,
some guy taking the piss out of me there because I've got 2 remotes, man. I'm in my man cave, mate. I've got that many remotes for that many gadgets in here. I ain't got a clue what's what.
Yeah, man. But for me, yeah, we're out, people. I understand we're out, people. But the message is still clear. The message is still clear. We still have to put this protest into place. It's like someone, I don't know, it's like someone robbing you. You know, Steve, if I come to your house now, yeah, and I rob you, and I rob all your stuff, yeah, and then what happens is, yeah, the CCTV comes and you see that I've robbed it, and I come back to your house and I say, you know what, here's all the stuff, I'm bringing it back to you. You don't mean the difference, does it? You've still robbed me, haven't you? I've still robbed you. Definitely. You know what I mean? I've still come in.
Oh yeah. Sky breaking news: Manchester City tell organisers they do not wish to be part of the European Super League. So that's what's coming up on Sky. So Chelsea and Man City, the only 2 on breaking news on Sky now. Man City tell organisers they don't want to be a part of it. I tell you, man, I've got to big up a lot of the old school City guys who I spoke to today, the 30, 40, 50-year veterans of Man City who have been on the phone asking for season ticket monies back, cancelling cup final tickets. Man, I tell you, the people are listening, man. People are listening.
I'm telling you.
Fair play to Chelsea, turned up, blocked the coach, man. They say these clubs have got no soul. You've got all this money, man, but they're doing it. They're doing it. Fans of the clubs. You can call the clubs what you want, mate, but them clubs are still a big part of communities and they've got some great fans, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. You know what I mean? Like, but it's crazy, man. I just can't believe it, man. Big up everybody who's tuning in. You know, if someone saying Toby will be gutted, he's absolutely gutted as anything.
He just messaged in the group chat saying Man City's left and all that. They're happy to come. Oops, sorry about the C word.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, man. You know what I mean? Special times, man. Special times.
Very emotional, man.
Hey?
Said it's emotional times,
man. It's emotional, isn't it? It's emotional, man.
Steve, you need to smoke Toby on Friday. I'm saving Toby for Don Robbie Liverpool channel on Sunday.
Liverpool have left. I think everyone's left, man. Right, Chelsea kickoff delayed till 8:15 now because they couldn't. You know that little 10 minutes of spell, mate. This is a day of history, man. What day is it today? 20th of April. This week will go down in football history. You know how Man United here have still. You know what I mean? How all these things have done, yeah, and it's gone like that, mate. Power to the people, man. But again, man, what does this show you, man, Steve, man? That fans have got a voice. Grizz, I know we'll talk to Grizz tonight and that, but Grizz was downplaying. I thought Grizz was downplaying it last night, the fans' voices. I said it to him, man. We are the people that if you don't put fans into that stadium, mate, it is absolutely dead, man. They know it already. It's rubbish. I don't want to watch it on telly.
No,
I want to be in the ground.
You need to feel it, man. You need to feel it. That's what I'm saying. You need to feel it. Big part of being a match-going football fan is you feel the
big up Alice, man. We're just regular fans, man. We're just regular fans. There's about 100,000 of us that are like me, man. You know what I mean? That love the football club. But I just always say, man, you know what I mean? We have to keep it going.
Got to, man.
You know what I mean? And Man United, this protest today, football fans united. What a movement for the fans, man! What a movement! You know what, man? It just goes to show, man. If you want to do anything, we can do it. Put your mind to something. You can do it. Wow, man. What a stream, man. This probably is the best stream I've ever done. Ever. Yo, big up, man. Come on, man. Respect, man. This is probably the best stream I've ever done. I can't believe it. World of emotion. We came on here, yeah, and I was like, yo, man. Yo, listen, Ismail.
I was gutted, man. I was gutted when I come on here, but I've got a little bit of hope now. Seeing my team on that breaking news there, it gives me a little bit of hope. But let's not remember, Sky Sports News on transfer deadline day is full of bullshit transfer breaking news. So let's be careful, yeah? Until Pete Arden-Wingy turns up at the Etihad car park with a statement, I'm not believing it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The thing is, people, the principle I've always said was never about. By the way, 420 man decided what's John Henry smoking, LFC fan. I didn't even know it's 420 today. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how bad it is. Normally, everyone's talking about 420, but today it's been about Super League, man. You know what, man? It just goes to show people, man. I don't think people will ever forget this. You know, I think the owners now, your Man City owners now. How are you looking at them right now, Steve? Be honest.
Well, listen, they haven't put a statement out about this Super League. They've kept quiet. This is why I was saying last night, Khaldoon, you need to talk to us. You've talked to us through everything, from stadium building to hot dogs to pies to fucking burgers to what grass we want, everything, what kits we want. But you can't talk to us about this. So if he comes out tonight and says, "Look, we made a mistake and we messed up and we're out of it," then they'll go down to even bigger heroes.
This is another side of the argument, Steve. Will they be welcome back though?
Look, they're members of the Premier League anyway, so it's not like they left the Premier League, so there's no one else can do. Only try and beat them on the pitch, innit? You know, you might get the odd rival fans trying to, but listen, them rival fans can't say shit because we're demanding that we come. We're demanding it. We're not demanding that.
The fans are. So you can't go at the fans. Maybe the club, I understand that, but the fans, never ever wanted this, mate. Apart from Toby, the fans never wanted this.
Yeah.
You know, we wanted to go back and be competing. I couldn't give a shit sometimes, you know. Sometimes you lose games 3-0. I remember the 6-1 at Old Trafford. I remember them days, but it made you stronger. You know what I mean? You go back and you win the title. You do something. You know what I mean? I think you won the title that season. We won it the following season.
Yeah.
This is what happens in football. You get stronger. We bought Robin Van Persie after that season. When you beat 6-1, Sally Ferguson said, "What can I do now to go and buy a world-class finisher?" I remember the game and the Etihad had a free kick last minute. This is what happens, people. This is what football does. We need this to happen. The 14 clubs of the 6 club. Yeah, we read that one. Florentino Perez goes, no problem. We create our own Manchester City and Chelsea. I don't think is that a real quote?
Nah, can't be.
Wow.
Can't be.
Yeah, Man City were the first side to leave. Football is based on merit. If not, then it's not football anymore. Absolutely, man. West Ham are in the top 4.
Competition. That's what football's about.
If West Ham are in the top 4, so be it, man. So be it. Arsenal leaving apparently now. Yeah, everyone's leaving, people. Everyone
Look at that season, Leicester. Leicester won that Premier League, yeah? It was massive for English football. It proved to every underdog out there that you can do it. It proved to everyone that it ain't just money. Leicester done it, man. And that's what I'm saying. So as long as teams like Leicester do it, as long as Wigan win the FA Cups, all them underdogs who support, all them fans of other teams that go week in, week out, have still got that glimmer of hope that if Wigan can do it, we can one day do it. If Leicester can do it, we can one day do it. This European Super League bullshit is just fucking bullshit. And it's just, I hope it falls apart tonight. It's looking like it is, so fair play.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. What a stream, people. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, man. You know, we've had 900 people here. You know, we'll be back next Tuesday, Steve, to dissect it all again, Steve, man. What a stream, man. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, people.
Mad.
But yo, people, like the video, man. Subscribe to Big Steve MCFC on this thing. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, man. We're not here for pictures, Dante, but we'll do it, you get me? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying to you? But we're here, people. You know what I'm saying to you? And we're out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. What a journey, man. What a journey.
Up, man. What's Grizzly's show tonight? Carnage.
Yeah. Make sure you're there, people. Grizzly's show tonight. Carnage. LFC day trippers. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about it tonight. What a story, man. That's going to be a great stream. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock for the real talk. Me, Flawless, and Musa. We're going to dissect this all again. Man United U-turn. Premier League U-turn. Crazy. People, like the video. Yeah, Albert deleted his Twitter. You're damn right, mate. What is he waffling? I don't know what he was talking about, mate. But again, that's Arsenal football Clapton. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Man. But people, like the video. Subscribe to Sai TV. We're out, man.
Come on,
the protest is still happening, people.
Wow, man. Wow.
Yeah, wow. You know what I mean? It's not still